Welcome to another SOE Portal Insight. In this insight, we'll look at how you configure and upload an application using the Application Configuration Wizard. Before jumping into the SOE Portal itself, let's take a brief overview of the key steps we'll be covering. This insight assumes you already have your business applications packaged and configured for silent installation and wrapped into a zip file. The first step is to start a new configuration from the My Apps library. This will launch the Application Configuration Wizard, which will direct you through the process. In the wizard, you'll need to your application details, upload your zipped application files, and then define your installation parameters. Once the configuration has been saved, your application will be available for association to your SOE image configuration. I have already logged on to the SOE portal and selected the My Apps tab. Here we can see that I have a number of applications which have already been uploaded and configured. Looking at the actions available, I could add a new application, or I could edit and delete an existing application. What we'll do now is configure a new application so that you could associate it to an SOE image configuration. To start with, we will select the plus icon from the app configuration actions. This will start the Application Configuration Wizard, which will walk you through the process of uploading and configuring your application. The first task is to enter the application details. In this case, you need to enter the product name, the product version, the software vendor, and then select a category for your application. There's a menu to select from. I've selected System Utilities in this case. Once that's done, hit Next. In this step, we'll upload the application files themselves. One criteria is the application files, and all the files must be wrapped up into a zip file. As you can see here, for my Beyond Compare software, I've already created the zip file. This contains the installation file and the license key, which is used for that installation. So they are already in the actual Beyond Compare zip file. I've selected that for upload, and now select Upload. Once that's completed, we'll hit Next. In this step, we'll select the installation target parameters. So we've got a choice of architectures, whether that application is applicable to any 32-bit or 64-bit platform. So for this instance, we'll leave it as any. And then you can select the operating system that it may be applicable to, whether it's for Windows 7 or Windows 8 or both of those. We can select that as well. And then we hit Next. In this step, we'll configure the installation parameters for your software to install. One criteria is the software must be silently installed, so no user interaction or pop-ups where the user needs to hit Next or click OK for the software to install. So it must be fully silent. Let's have a look at the installation types, so we can choose from MSI, executable, or script. In this particular instance, it is an executable, but we'll just have a look at the other ones to see what they look like. So we've got an MSI, where you can upload your MSI file, enter your transform, and then the appropriate MSI switches. Likewise, for script, we can choose the script engine, whether it be C script, W script, or PowerShell, enter your script name, and any switches that you may be feeding into that script. In this particular instance, we've got an executable, so I'll select that, and I'll type in the details here, and we'll get the silent switches, and that will allow that software to silently install into our SOE image. Then we'll hit Save, and that's configured your application. As we see in the My Apps library, we now have Beyond Compare, so now that could be selected for association to an image configuration. So that's all there is to configuring an application in the SOE portal.